Hello again, and welcome back to my island. Today, I'm going to be talking about um, one area of my island and some of the design aspects. This is the front of my house, of course, and right now I've kind of got a Japanese theme going on. Um, I usually change the exterior of my house seasonally, so maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Depends on my mood, of course, and just around the general vicinity of my house. It's very Japanesey, so I have bamboo here with some garden rocks and onsen and a little stone lantern. I really love this fire pit, so I have that as well. And then, yeah, some bamboo fencing and the pagoda that you get from the seagull that washes up on your shore. Sorry about that. Yeah, so just moving forward. So this is also basically the area around my house, and behind it is kind of Japanese style. Um, basically, a lot of I cleared a lot of my land and had just flat um, a flat setting for a long time. So I didn't really have a lot of texture to my island. Um, and I've basically redone my island several times, which is not, anything new for most people playing this game, I think. Um, in the end, I decided to do a land bridge um, from my house down to the beach, basically. I have some pine trees here and the bamboo fencing, and all of these bushes will be hydrangeas in the summer, and some stone lanterns. So, really like um, the atmosphere of this, and then when it gets completely dark with the stars in the background, it's really, really pretty. So, and we have a Zen garden sand design here. I did not design it. Actually, I'm not particularly good at the shading when it comes to the my design function. Um, I just kind of found some designs that I liked and then downloaded them through the my design function. So, in case anybody's wondering how to use that, once you have a smartphone in the game, you can just press the ZL button, um, and then it'll be down in the left hand corner here. Um, I don't recall at what point you get that, but at some point in the game, you will receive it. Um, and then it allows you, oops, wrong button here. It allows you to create your own designs. You can buy some designs from the tailor. Um, I have a bunch that I've downloaded here. These are for clothing. And then if you press X, then it'll ask you, do you want to connect to the internet? And then you can proceed. And if you have the creator's ID or the item ID, you can download it, but you can also search things like um, roads or awnings or curtains, things like that. And then a bunch will come up and you can go through the ones that you like. All right, so moving on. So just going through the torii here, through the arch, and I got some Koma Inu, some kind of stone dogs. Um, so yeah, basically this design is like a land bridge with some water surrounding it on each side. So in my case, I used the bamboo screens, and it's not very Japanesey, but there really aren't any Japanese fountains in the game. There's a really small one which I have not gotten the DIY recipe for yet. I have like 800 60 something recipes. There are 924 altogether, including the food recipes. But yeah, the gong and the bamboo fountain are two that I have not gotten yet. But either way, the bamboo fountain is quite small. So this kind of European style fountain fits very nicely here. And then I have hydrangeas and azaleas on these little islands, and a pergola here, and some more bamboo, and like a Japanese style gondola, not a gondola, sorry, a gazebo. And then it's basically symmetrical, so it's the same on this side, with a kind of avenue of bamboo trees. So just kind of a Japanese kind of atmosphere around my house. And then there are two residents who live behind me, and I kind of have this wall of waterfalls. Um, it's, I don't know, not as enjoyable as it was before. Because now I've kind of built up my house onto this second um, tier of land. But yeah, and I don't know, but it does have a nice atmosphere, and I still love the waterfalls being here all the same. And then to the left is just my beach. It's not anything special. Um, Everybody has it. Shoreline, of course. Um, and just going back this way. So, yeah, and I just have this kind of little farm area right here that has all of my crops for cooking ingredients. And then just coming down and around. This is also part of my beach area. And yeah, that's that. So that's kind of this general area. And then we'll come back up here. And then the last part of it, coming back this way. So this is actually one of my favorite things that I did here, which I managed to put a bridge here and on top of a waterfall. So um, once you have the licenses to do the terraforming in the game, it's kind of tricky. It kind of sucks because a lot of the times it won't let you do things you want to do, and it kind of limits the kind of designs that you can make. It kind of limits like where you can put things, like in this case bridges. So I was really surprised that it allowed me to put the bridge here. So I had dug out the waterfall first, of course, but yeah, I was really surprised that it allowed me to do it. So it's kind of tricky, um, but this is, yeah, one of my favorite parts of my island design. And I haven't finished with the ground cover, so I have some brick laid here, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do overall for the rest of the island. So if you just come up here, this is the third tier, and there's more bamboo and a very Japanesey. So some garden lights and bamboo benches. And then the houses are also Japanese style here. So yeah, and then I have these regular trees here, which next week will so today's the 26th. So next week, Monday, these will all be sakura or cherry blossom trees to add to the Japanese atmosphere here. So yeah, that's kind of my Japanese area. Um, this is where the um, the art guy docks his boat. So the fox, the kitsune. Um, so I don't really have anything here because of that, but I may add add something to this area at some point. I'm not quite sure yet. I have a couple areas that um, I've not decided what to do with them yet. And they're just kind of like these little unfinished spaces. And this happens to be one of them. So, yeah, so that's it for this time for my Japanese and my Japanese area, and also for the front of my house. And next time we'll continue on from the other part of the island.